Today, anxiety affects nearly 1 in 5 people. 50 years ago, it was closer to 1 in 50. Same country, same brains. So what changed? Not you, the world around you. And if you go back to the early 1970s, you start to notice something strange. Life felt quieter, not because it was perfect, but because it made sense. You wake up in the morning, no glow in the room, no screen lighting up the ceiling, no notifications waiting for you before your feet hit the floor, just silence. Sunlight through the window, maybe the soft hum of a clock radio somewhere in the background. For a few minutes, nothing is pulling at you. Nothing is urgent. Nothing needs your attention. The day hasn't started yet. It's just yours. You get up, put on the coffee, maybe turn on the radio. The news comes on. It speaks. It ends. And that's it. No endless stream, no autoplay, no algorithm deciding what you should feel next. The morning belongs to you. And that matters more than you think. Because how your day begins is usually how it feels. Back then, mornings had a rhythm. Slow, predictable, human. And your body understood that rhythm. It settled into it without effort. That calm didn't come from discipline. It came from structure. And that structure followed you through the rest of the day. When you sat down to do something, you did it. One thing. Not 3. Not 5. Just one. Fix something. Read something. Talk to someone. And when you did it, you were actually there. Fully there. No second screen, no background noise, pulling your attention away. Just the moment. Today, we call that focus. Back then, it was just normal. And finishing one thing completely did something to you. Quietly. It gave you a sense of competence. Not loud, not dramatic, but real. The feeling that you can handle what's in front of you. That feeling used to be everywhere. Now it's rare. Because it wasn't built alone. It was built inside a world that supported it. In the 1970s, you knew your neighbors, not just the ones next door, the guy across the street, the family down the block, the woman who always waved from her porch. You knew their names. They knew yours. Not through profiles, not through updates, through real life. You saw them every day. A wave from a driveway, a short conversation over a fence, a quick favor without planning it. It didn't feel important at the time, but it was doing something. It was telling your brain something simple. You're not alone. You're known. You belong here. And that signal, that quiet, repeated signal, is one of the strongest stabilizers the human mind has. But here's the part nobody talks about. Work ended. Not mentally, physically. At the end of the day, you left your job. And it stayed there. No emails at night, no messages waiting for you at 10, no unfinished threads following you home. You walked through the front door, and something shifted. Work stopped. Life started. Your brain understood the boundary, and that boundary mattered because it told your body something clear. You're done. You can relax now. Today, that line barely exists, and your brain never fully shuts off. But back then, evenings had a rhythm. Dinner at the table. Everyone sitting together. Dishes done. Maybe you stepped outside for a bit. A walk. The sound of a lawnmower in the distance. Kids playing somewhere nearby. Nothing urgent. Nothing pulling you in 10 different directions. Just time moving slowly. And without you realizing it, your brain was preparing for sleep. Hours before you even got into bed. The light got softer. The noise got quieter. Everything slowed down, so when you finally closed your eyes, you were already calm. Not because you tried, because everything around you made it easy. And outside of those evenings, life kept reinforcing that balance. Being outside wasn't something you planned. It just happened. You walked places. You fixed things. You sat on the porch and watched the day end. Your body moved. The air felt different. The light was natural. All of it grounding you without you noticing. But maybe the most overlooked part of that world was this. You fixed things. Something broke. You tried to fix it. Not because you had to, because that's what you did. And when it worked again, something clicked inside you. A small win, a problem solved, a feeling of control, and that mattered more than people realized, because it gave you something that's harder to find today. Mastery. Not over everything, just over what's right in front of you. And that kind of mastery builds confidence. Quietly, without validation, without anyone telling you. It just stays with you. At the same time, information was limited. The news came on, it ended. The paper was read, and that was it. No constant updates, no endless feed, no feeling that you had to keep up with everything happening everywhere. Your brain processed what it got, and then it rested. Now, it never really gets that chance. And then there was something even deeper, belonging, not as an idea, as a routine, clubs, groups, regular places where people showed up, and you were expected to be there. And when you walked in, people noticed. You were part of something. Not online, not abstract, real, physical, at a specific place and time. That kind of belonging anchors you. It stabilizes you. It reminds you that your life exists inside something bigger than just you. And back then, that structure was everywhere. Not designed, not optimized, just there. Even the pace of life itself was different. You waited. You stood in line. You moved from one thing to the next without rushing. There was space between moments, and in that space, your mind settled. You noticed things. Small things, a neighbor waving, the smell of dinner through an open window, the sky slowly changing color. Moments that didn't feel important, but added up to something. A feeling of being grounded, present, connected to the real world. And here's the part that matters most. None of this required effort. Nobody called it wellness. Nobody optimized it. Nobody tracked it. It was just how life worked. And that structure shaped how you felt. The people back then weren't different. They weren't stronger. They weren't more disciplined. They had the same brain you have right now. The difference was the world around them. A world that moved slower. A world with clear boundaries, where information stopped, where work ended, where people knew each other, where things could be fixed, where time had space in it. And inside that world, something worked, quietly, consistently, year after year. People felt more stable, not because they tried to be, because everything around them supported it. And then, that world changed. Not all at once, piece by piece. Convenience replaced effort. Speed replaced rhythm. Connection became constant, but thinner. Boundaries blurred. Information never stopped, and something shifted. Not in technology, in how you feel. So the real question isn't whether the past was better. It wasn't perfect. It had its own problems. But something inside it worked differently. Something that kept people grounded, calm, stable. And most of it was invisible, built into everyday life. And that's what makes it hard, because you can't fix something you don't recognize. But once you see it, you start to notice what's missing. In your mornings, in your evenings, in the space between things. And maybe that's where it starts. Not by going back, but by understanding what was there and asking yourself, what parts of that world you can bring back today.